Whoa, hello and welcome. Monday night tournament week, come on. I've made some notes. Hopefully you've got your pen and your pad and we're going to see some drops. This is going to be a one account expert. I'll say qualifying, it might be a practice, it'll probably be a practice. I am pumped. So, who we got? Let's see. Clutch, Alan, David, Tavis, Mike, Scott, Dave, Matt, BB, Pete. Amazing. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you're having a great start to your week. Wow, have you seen the setup in Expert? It looks like an absolute doddle, which means we're going to see some scores. D-Money, welcome. Thanks for being here. Nothing but tailwinds, the odd side wind thrown in. I think there might just be one side wind. Everything else has got a little tail or full-on tail. Means all the par 4s are makeable. All the par 3s are set up with the wind pointing at the hole. And it's definitely an Albert opportunity on the first two par 5s, without a doubt. So, basically, crazy things can happen. So, who knows? They might happen. They might happen right now. What up, MBS? Thank you for being here. I saw you were streaming earlier. Please let us know how you got on. And if anyone doesn't know MBS, and who else did we see? Mike, Ditto Head. If anyone doesn't know Ditto Head, Erlich Gaming, that's Matt. And please just talk to people about what they're doing, ask people about what they're doing, share other good stuff that you've seen. Bethany Dawn, here's another streamer in the house. Make sure you're clicking and subscribing on these amazing content providers because the community is strong, let me tell you. Much to learn from a different voice, different way, different method. So, let's get in it. Let's see it. Looks like a placid group here. I tell you what, I'm not going to be happy with a 13 under today. My man has actually got a par on that, so, you know, if he can convert that into a birdie, then 14 under. I don't think you can ever be displeased with a 14 under, but I think a 14 under is going to be extremely average. And when I say average, I mean it's going to be one of them tournaments where you're going to see people hit a 24, 25, 26 and not make the weekend, I would think. Right, so that said, time to shut up and get busy. Now, I was just going to smash it down here with a Titan, but there is also a QB hook on show here. So we could have a look at that. In fact, it was a... do you know what? Take the opportunity to use a Titan. I might have a look at this hook. I might have a look. Just, why not, eh? Why not have a look at a hook? Thank you, PC guy. I would rip your arm off for an 18 under any day. Now, look, I will tell you now, we are in crazy thunderstorms here, so the signal is going to be even patchier than normal. So, nothing can be done. Suck it up. Yeah, let's not waste any time talking about it. Right, so, do you know what? It might actually even be a no moving shot. Might be a no moving shot when I just move that a little bit to the right there. Felt like I got all of that. That's coming in nice. So, safe as houses. In my notes here, I've got a rock for holes 5, 6, and 7. So I'm definitely going to do that QB. Why waste your time with a max overpower, max curl, APOC when you've got to just point it and go for it, jobby. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I like it. I'm updating my notes straight away. Yeah, I've seen a 17 as well. I've seen a couple of 17s. Zam, welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm aware that no breakfast. Thank you for being here. I'm aware that I've probably already missed some well wishes or some arrivals, so apologies if that is you. Hopefully no offence has been taken. Just outside on the edge there. In she goes. So lovely. Lovely. I think an eagle on all three par fours will be essential. I just can't imagine missing any of those. If you end up in this situation, take the funnel that comes here, backspin. Maybe he hasn't got the backspin needs. You wouldn't come here with a Spitfire unless you've forgotten to set your bag up. Make sure you got your Malibu on. Right, let's try and catch up on who we've missed. Welcome. Wow, 27 in at the start of a Monday night qualifying streams. Phenomenal. Thank you so much. Where are you, Alan? Scotland? They said that we were meant to have like a month of rain in a day. No breakfast. Basically, it was... Now, this is just a QB9 as well. So, all the top spin and 3 and a bit right spin. And then just had the white ring of the outside, of the target, just on the edge of the sand. And then max curl, max overpower. Donald Barr, thank you very much for subscribing to the channel. Anyone else who isn't yet subscribed, if you like what you're seeing, please push that button. If you know anyone who thinks might like this, then, tell them about it. Even better, share the link where they might be and then make it easy for them. That would be a real great help. Steen, welcome. Thank you for the good luck. Scott, that was a QB9, so I would have to say yes. Hardest par 4 is hole 8. Yes, I would agree with that. But I am using a Thor's Hammer 6 on that shot. It should have plenty ball guide to get through there. Whew, breathe, shut up and play some golf. Kingmaker, sniper, max backspin. Right, that is the play here, and I'm going to get on. That logo? No, it's just the picture from Facebook of me and Kim. Not a logo, though. I mean, I do need to get Kim into my logo because someone's got to have some pretty features. Right, so I want to be up here. And the ball guide coming in short. You cannot ignore that tailwind. There's also elevation to play here as well. So yes, we're down at minimum numbers, but do not be shy on your ring play here. That's 9.5-ish. Ah, for flippity flips. How's the funnel looking? No. So still not enough on the rings as well. You can see with the landing position there on the fringe. Still not enough on the rings, but also that great left helping nothing. This is definitely a makeable hole. And if you are going to bring a wind ball, all the better. I've already been sent very kindly, so thank you for everyone who shares great shots with me. I do appreciate that. But yes, in this case, mad props go to Nathan Smith, and the hole-in-one shot that he showed me was using the long iron and bouncing before the bunker. So, you know, there are many, many ways to skin a cat, and I strongly suggest you find the way that's working for you. Yo, Adam, if I haven't said hello to you, hello. Max backspin, 1-on-1 +3, hole-in-one, hole-2. Oh dear, I haven't seen anything sit up there. That should be an easy putt, but it's never as straightforward as they seem. They always look a little bit wobbly. Yo, Ben, welcome. Thank you for being here, brother. Guardian again would be a fantastic shout here. Wow, look at the burrow on that. Oh, he's gone great left. Should be fine. Yeah, straight in. Yeah, Guardian, anything that's going to make you hit that funnel with a bit of pace is going to be a good option there. You just got to get your just about getting your bouncing areas and, you know, working out what your adjustments are going to be. So no shootouts are going to be played. We are going to rattle through. Got plenty of room before we start needing to think about forfeiting. Because wheels... Oh, Blue Can Crew, what do we reckon? Is Alex going to qualify? Or is she going to... pull out? Or is she going to bide her time? In fact, even if she qualifies, it's not going to change the situation of when I need to pull out, because it will just mean there's even more people qualifying. Right, so... yo, Slick, welcome. Rockwood, welcome. Thank you all for being here. 14 under, solid, Rock. Well done. Kingmaker. Max top spin, right spin, overpower, right curl. This is not ringing familiar to... of course it's ringing familiar to me. Right then, let's see how the APOC 4 is working out. Welcome all you silent assassins. There is no obligation at all to speak here. Hope you're having a nice time. So, they really have set this up to score crazy low. So, it is going to be a tournament where your albatross count is important. So, the sooner you start racking them up, the better. And there is no better hole. Brilliant. He's got the same club as me, which always helps. There is no better time than the first par 5. The first par 5 is where it's at. I'm a bit surprised he's not curling this. Good left. Wow. Not quite sure what his intentions were there. Unless he just loves the Malibu. I don't know. He might be like a little Sevi or something. So plenty of do you know what? I don't like it. Just don't like it. I want that extra mile an hour. And you know what? If it's not needed, then I'll use a Kingmaker when I next play this hole, but I don't want to run out of space. That's a little booty. I like that with the Titan. I don't think changing that to a Kingmaker is going to help anything. Power curl, well, Matt, I'm sure it does. Sure it does. You know, I've got nothing against a power curl, but for me, power curl is a needs must, and you know, it has to have benefits over the regular shot, and I don't think for me in this case it does have a benefit over the regular shot, just because the variables involved. Thanks, Scott, David. Oh dear. That wasn't the reason then he did that drive. So try straight in the wind. No, it's only the Thorn 7, so it is definitely lacking that little bit of je ne sais quoi. See what that looks like. Looks like that. Yo, Sean, welcome. Thank you for being here. Arn, welcome. Good evening, buddy. Okay, couple of drops now. That's what we want to be seeing. Jeremy, welcome. I sure hope so myself. I think technically it's that, but love it. Absolutely love it. Right, well, if I keep playing like this, then I'm not going to have long before I have to forfeit. So it's time, I think, it's time to commit to this round. Okay, so Kingmaker, Sniper. Oh, wouldn't a drop here be lovely? I tell you what, it absolutely would. It absolutely would. And I fancy this one. I fancy this one big time. Thank you. Yeah, I knew you did. It's just tickled me the way you wrote it. It did. And that is the way I say it, so... Thank you, Andrew. Yes, it's going well. This is definitely a hole where reducing the wind is going to favour you. So if you've got one of these popcorn balls or I'm not sure about a power naught, but anything that means you can land on that pad is a good option and keep the wind down. I'm obviously going to be using a Kingmaker, but oh, look how makeable it is with that wind just pointing straight at the hole. Get in. Oh, nice shot. Yeah, I think so, board PC, because realistically, I'm feeling like this is only getting better, not worse. So I'm just going four, what am I doing? 4.5. Offset guide, and I'm going to start by playing this 1-to-1 because I want a reference point. So 8.7. and it did land in the middle of the pad. So I tell you what, I aimed it in the middle of the pad, it landed in the middle of the pad, so one absolutely bob on. So I just need to tinker with my spin, maybe go with the 5 backspin, or aim it more towards the hole. I was offset to the right, it did come in to the right, so maybe just go straight to it. Welcome everybody, thank you for being here. Hope you're enjoying your Monday. Hopefully you're gonna see some stuff that you can use or modify or adapt to your game here. That looks nice. That definitely looks nice. So first 2 par 3s look very, very makeable. Did he just say good game? Why would you do that? Oh, it is the same wind as well. Really, it should be. Should be practiced with there. If I was more conscientious, I would have practiced. Right, now let's move on to some rock action. I'm going to be dabbling here with the rock for the next 3 holes. So rock sniper on hole 5, just the rock on 6. Well, with a thorn, and then just the rock on 7. So that's what it's going to be looking like. What is par in expert? That is a very good question, David. I mean, you would have to say that you need to get an eagle on 1. I mean, you just saw how utterly easy that was. You can never include a hole in 1 or an alba realistically in the par, even if it is makeable. You know, they're always to be excluded from par, even if you might want them. You can't ever include them in the par score. But if the par 4s are all makeable, then you'd have to say that 15 under would be par. So we can have that conversation in a bit. Michael Manson, welcome and thank you for being here. Oh, dearie me. Looks like Lou's mate's in here. Okay. It says play hole 5, so I better shut up and do it. It's going to be a kingmaker, and oh, I'm not talking about Masters, Andrew. This is expert. This is expert. So so yeah, I have no opinion about Masters yet. I haven't even started doing my research. There's going to be a break. That break is going to include pizza, and plenty of Masters content is going to be absorbed. And then I'll be back for a double Masters hack around with Dougie and my main accounts. And Dougie will probably be playing expert. That looks like a nicely position drive. I'm going left. Yo, Harry, popping up in Birmingham. Oh dear. Oh dear. Sit there then. That's lovely. Left seems risky. Come on. That was just no overpower and stretch out your... And this is a rock 7. I don't know if that's going to be shorter or not than a rock 8, but I can tell you that my look at this Alba is significantly better than Shanker's. I agree, Tavis, yeah. If you want a clear look with a sniper at very close to max distance, it's numbers that everyone's familiar with, probably going to overplay this as well. So, it's a par 5, isn't it? So whenever you've got two ways, generally, you've got an easy drive and a more difficult drive, and usually the more difficult drive will lead to an easier approach. And if you want to be in the prize positions, which I do, then that approach shot is definitely more important to me than... Now, it's interesting, actually, because I've got really far up there. So I want to make sure that my second bounce is here on the green, just inside that fringe there. I'm going to go with a little bit more. Go a little bit more. Now I'm barely even at half club, so I was going to play this considerably over, but now I'm going to reduce that slightly. Just go a smidgen over. Just go half a ring over 1-1, just as a first look. I've over adjusted that. You can see that the second bounce was on the fringe. So if you do get that far down, then it looks like 1-1 is going to be the money shot. Hey Glenn, thank you very much. Yes, very well indeed. Loving life. Good day at work, the promise of pizza coming my way. It's, small things that make life fantastic. Quite looking forward to this hole. Okay, so hole number 7 says Kingmaker Rock, line up and adjust. That's all the note says right now. I take my pizza covered in chili flakes with lashings of mayonnaise to dip into. Not on top of, obviously. I've seen those kind of weirdos. Oh, hang on a minute. I've got the wrong hole on here. Do you know, just thinking about playing the Thor's Hammer here. I'll see what kind of position I get put into. Oh no, not a great left. That is not what I wanted. Stay on. Stay on. Okay, well it's on, but it has ruined my thorn shot there. I've lost a few yards, but ranch, I don't know what that is, but if it's that luminous sauce that they have in America, no, definitely not ranch. Mayonnaise, surely you have mayonnaise. Tell me you have mayonnaise. This could be a little feature now. How do you all have your pizza? Because it's got to be covered in chili flakes for me. What the dickens? Where have you gone, mate? Where's the course? Where's the course? Oh man, I'd be having a fucking meltdown if this was happening to me. Wow. I don't know how he's only used that little amount of time. Well, not on it, Michael, but yeah, ready to dip into it at will. Oh, what the fucking hell! Stay on. Stay on. Good. Good. So you see with the APOC, you do need to be careful of that topspin. Alright, 9-1. And... okay. Just going to play this more. Oh, wait, this... oh! Okay, so I want to be playing this about... I think 4 something. No, do you know what? I would rather over adjust than under adjust. Yep, I was bob on first time round. So that is one that slips by. Do you ever do that? Have a second decision that that means you've just thrown one away. What a shame. What a shame. So I should have just stuck with what I had first time round. Yeah, Matt, it's going to be tweaking out for everyone. You see how much I'm reconnecting. We've got really, really, really bad thunderstorms here, which always makes the signal patchy anyway. And the signal seems to be rubbish even when it's just normal weather, even though it's decent fibre optic broadband. So I can't explain anything. Yeah, hopefully it's bearable. If it isn't bearable, then please come back an hour after the stream and just the YouTube rendering will have fixed all of the little buggy bits. The thing is, Harry, like what I find that I'll go through phases of some, or not even phases, like certain clubs I'll under adjust and certain clubs I'll over adjust. And I hate doing the same thing all the time, so if I've been going through a period of under-adjusting a club, then I want to make sure I'm giving it a bit more. But in that case, yeah, if I'd have just left it alone, would have been very, very close. The hill on what green? Oh, what, to make that putt impossible? I don't know. I think they've got... oh, no, wrong button. I think the bunker that is in front of, that's at the end of the fairway that you're going to drive down, I think that blocks the path to that side of the green much better as well. So, all right. Oh, that is a shame because that is very, very makeable. So, nothing extra then in those 3, which is a shame. But there's 3 holes left. And I'm going to use the rock again and the Kingmaker again. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure we'll probably see someone in that position over the course of the week, Clint.